actually, isn't it? Yeah. Well, good morning. Well, just about good morning. I think it's almost afternoon actually now. The reason being that I've had my arm embedded in the drain at home. Sadly, I noticed this morning when I was going to come out that the one of the drains at home had blocked and there was water running over the top. So I had to clear that before I came out. So it's kind of almost lunchtime already. Anyway, not to worry, we're out now, job done. And you may have recognized the first part of the video that I have come to Ashmore, the highest village in Dorset. And we're on a moochie walk today, shorter one, and one I'm just going to kind of make up as I go really. But the plan is to go into Ashmore Woods, where I happen to know that the bluebells are out in full bloom in all their glory. So that's the plan, the only plan really. I'm just going to follow my nose, have a moochie day after a hard day yesterday, moochie day, and see where the mood takes me. But it should be a wonderful day. I hope you're going to join me. It's amazing weather. We've got an amazing area to walk, very popular area. So let's see where we get to. Hope you're going to join me. It should be a lovely day. And I think first of all, before we go too far, we'll have a quick look in the church. Well, that was just a very quick look, because we have been here before and I've filmed it before. It's a lovely little church. I really like this church at Ashmore. Delightful. So let's get out on the road. So I've just noticed this embankment here and round the other side of the field over there, running across, almost like it's some kind of earthwork, but there's nothing on the OS map to indicate that. So maybe it's a ha-ha where they dig the ditch so that from the house you can't see the wall. Maybe it's a ha-ha. Glorious blossom. So yes, I went out this morning into the garden and I noticed the patio was wet, and I thought, that's strange, I haven't watered and it hasn't rained, and lo and behold I noticed the drain was overflowing. So what do you do when you've got a drain that's overflowing? Well, you roll your sleeves up and you stick your arm down and hope your arm is long enough to clear out whatever it is that's blocking it, which of course is fatbergs and all sorts of crud, as often happens. Unfortunately, my arm was not quite long enough nor bendy enough to be able to get it all out, but at least it's flowing again. So, and it was out with a hose pipe and whatever other implements that I could find to try and get further in to clear it, and I kind of failed miserably, but I hope it's clear enough anyway to function, which it seems to be at the moment. Whether it will last, who knows, and we'll have a look at it another day. Yeah, so it was an unexpected start to the day, but anyway, we're out now and it's beautiful already. And I love Ashmore, lovely village with its pond. Got a lot going on in Ashmore actually this morning. I'm not sure what. Looks almost like it might be a work party, I don't know. Maybe they're clearing the pond out or something, don't know, but there seem to be a lot of people around there. Anyway, and of course it's got a lovely church, so it's a good place to start a walk. But I'm just doing, it's only a short bit of road walking, and then I'm gonna branch off along the hilltop. So at this stage I don't have a map, I don't have a plan. It's like I say, it's going to be a moochy day. I did a kind of 12-13 mile walk yesterday, which was more planned. Today I thought we'll have a shorter, gentler, moochy day and do some filming. And but I'll put up a basic map at this point so that you can see roughly where I went, should you wish to follow in my footsteps. But this is a nice path, lovely views into the distance. See, there's a whole load of cattle heading up towards me here, coming up the hill. Ah, well, hey ho, part of the countryside, aren't they? I prefer lambs and sheep, but hey, it's fine. There's amazing views around here. Isn't that beautiful? Not on a mountain, we're just on a ridge. But that is lovely. I've just spotted behind me in the distance a whole crowd of people. So I'm assuming that the people that I thought were the work party We're all sat around the pond. I assume they're actually walkers that are having their lunch, and they're probably doing the same walk as me. Or the same area at least. Well, it's all good. Amazing road down the bottom of this valley, runs through, just see it over there. Amazing road when you're on a bike cycling from Ashmore down that long hill. Great fun till you get to the bottom, of course, and you have to climb all the way back up the other side. Fun going down, hard work getting up. Well, I decided that this is not a bad spot for lunch. So that's my view while I eat. That's where I've just come from. And I'll tell you what, it is really warm. Beautiful, huh? Oh, that was a delightful spot for lunch. So still and peaceful. It's the bleating of sheep across the valley. That's the only thing I could hear. Wow, I'm in the woods now. And I can't say I'm sorry, to be honest, because it's really hot out there. And a beautiful woodland too. The Bluebell alert. What a beautiful path. So heading down off the ridge now, and we're dropping down to Stubhampton Bottom, another of my regular walking paths areas, and we will follow the bottom for a couple of miles before we start heading up again into Ashmore Woods. This is a steep path. I've got my trusty walking pole. Sounds like there's some forestry work going on somewhere. So this is Stubhampton Bottom, which is, well, it's a kind of forestry road, I guess this is. So it's, well, nice in the winter, let's put it that way, because it's hard underfoot, doesn't get too muddy. But further on it kind of turns into a track. But we're on this for the next half mile or so. There's a nice light coming through the trees on the right. It's obviously been used for woodmanship for generations, because on the left it's an old coppice woods. We're starting the climb now out of Southampton Bottom and up through Ashmore Woods. All Ramsons at this point. Nearer the top it turns to Bluebells. Just amazing to me that these old trees, all split and broken, are still in full foliage. Oh, we're getting nearer to the Bluebells now. Unfortunately, with the wide angle lens on this camera, they probably won't come out as vibrant as they look to the eye, but with the other camera they show up really nicely. Spectacular woodlands this is, but the GoPro won't do it justice at all. pheasant crawling through the grass over there. And it's nice to see in the distance that there are some beehives. Nice to see because they're a long way away from here. There was a time when they were just along here near these woods, and a friend and I, he's known as the Dorset Explorer, he and I were walking through these woods and we both got stung by them, but they've now moved them right across the other side of the field. And I have to say, I am not sorry to see that, because they seemed like angry bees, or wasps. Bees, not wasps. Bees' nest. Beehives, they're bees. Anyway, we are about to leave Ashmore Wood now. I've decided that I'm going to head across to another coppice, which there's a path going through, so I thought I'd go across there on the way back to Ashmore. There are loads of trees down along this path. I mean, it obviously catches the wind because it's right on the edge of the woodland. But I've seen so many of them that have been ripped up by strong winds. Maybe, is it through the winter? Did we have bad winds during the winter? Can't remember. There's another one there. There's another one over there behind it. There's loads of them. It's a nice path to walk. Got woodlands on the left and a lovely view across the fields on the right. I just got to come out onto the road here briefly. This is nice. This is, I guess, this is probably the edge of Ashmore. There's some lovely cottages. Right on the edge of the woods. Kind of, I don't know, I think it's probably remote from Ashmore. So it's actually called Well Bottom. It's slightly confusing because it feels for all the world like you're walking into somebody's garden. Ah, it's up here. Hello there. Thought I heard the noise. It's a peacock. A lovely daisy strewn pathway. I seem to have found another lovely path to walk. We've gone from daisies to bluebells. Just seen a hare running up through that path over there. Didn't get the other camera out in time, unfortunately. It's private, so can't go up there. It's a very nice area, this is. Very parkland-ish, I suppose. It's obviously a riding area. I don't know if there's a big stables, and probably is. In fact, I seem to remember a stables along here somewhere, and I think there's lots of rides. I don't know if that's what that is on the left, but it's got a gate that's padlocked. So I'm in my last tract of woodlands now. So this is my last tract of woodlands. This is Wiltshire copse, and it's just made me twig something that I hadn't realised I am, of course, in the borderlands again, because I am currently walking the path that runs along the border between Dorset and Wiltshire. So Ashmore is in Dorset. I'm currently walking the border between the two counties, and the reason I've had that realization is because this is called Wiltshire Copse, but also because I filmed yesterday. I was out on the Shire Rack yesterday and filmed that walk, and the Shire Rack is of course borderlands. That's the Dorset-Wiltshire border as well, albeit a few miles away from here, quite a few miles. Anyway, I just hadn't twigged it until now that I'm walking the borderlands again. Interesting. And I've just seen another walker, and you know what, that's the first person I've seen since this morning before lunch. I've not seen anybody else. I had the whole of the Ashmore Bluebell Woods to myself. Not a single soul did I see while I was there until now, and I've just seen somebody walking up through the Wiltshire Copse. Back among the bluebells again. We're back in Ashmore again. Well, we've reached the end of the walk and it's time to sign off another video. So I'm sat on the seat beside Ashmore Pond. That's a lovely spot to finish the video. So what a fantastic day again. I seem to say this with every video, don't I? Such an awesome day. Great weather, great scenery, the Ramsons, bluebells, and I had it all to myself. So that can't be bad, can it? What an amazing day. Great days walking. Absolutely brilliant. So thanks so much for coming with me. I hope you've enjoyed it and found it interesting. I've absolutely loved it as always. So I'll be out again tomorrow, hopefully, is my plan to do another walk tomorrow. So I'll be 3 on the trot. I'm getting such a backlog of processing to do. I've got I think at least 5 videos at the moment, and there'll be another one tomorrow. Will be 6 waiting to be processed to get them up on the YouTube channel. But trouble is, with weather like this, who wants to sit at the computer and process videos? I'd rather be out walking. Anyway, hopefully another video tomorrow and another great walk tomorrow. But for now, this is me, the Dorset Rambler, saying until next time.